Hey, this is Yulia and welcome to my channel. First of all, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. I haven't seen you guys for a while, from last year. Just kidding, it's been literally a week. You guys seem to like my video about things to know about Canada, so I love you guys and I decided to film another one. 10 more things to know before moving to Canada. Let's go. Thing number one to know about Canada is that Canada is huge. People are complaining about distances, ticket prices, but Canada is a huge country. Therefore, the tickets might be expensive. But if you want to save money, A, book in advance. B, buy tickets on sales like Black Friday. I got so many emails this year. Crazy. So subscribe to all of the newsletters you have. If you know that you're gonna be traveling with Air Canada, subscribe to the newsletter. Also, if you're planning to go to another city during holidays, let's say you wanna go to Vancouver for Christmas, buy at least 4 or 5 months in advance. Before that, there might be not many options. After that, might get pricey because we flew to Hawaii from Montreal and we paid literally $600 round trip. So for your understanding, Montreal, Vancouver costs $500-600 on average if you're buying not in advance, not with the sales, stuff like that. So be like Yulia and buy your tickets beforehand. Second thing to know, Canada is not the US. I've mentioned that in several videos. Please do not compare Canadians to Americans. Canada to States, because these two countries, they're different. Don't even try to call a Canadian American because you'll get in trouble. People don't like that in Canada. Thing number 3, people in Canada are super nice. I got a lot of comments and concerns being like, hey Yulia, how are the people? Like, are they nice? Are they gonna be rude to me? Because some nations might make fun of you. So don't worry if your English is not perfect, but also what you can do, you can practice before you move to Canada. I've told you guys about Lingota and here I am again, because you know what? They are having a sprint challenge. And the best part is, you can get all your money back. Like, how amazing is that? Lingota is an online language school and they have 2 sprints coming up this February. So basically, if you take one or the other one is 15 classes per month, the other one is 30 classes per month, you can get from 50 to 100% cash back. You learn a language and you get your money back? I mean, yes please, sign me up. I've been learning German with Lingota. I love the way the process is structured. First of all, I can pick my own teachers. So if I'm traveling to a certain region of, let's say, France or like Germany, I can literally pick teachers from those regions so I can know the specifics of the language, some maybe cool words, slang, you know what I mean. The second thing, I can make my own schedule. I've mentioned that before and I'm gonna tell you one more time. The thing is, teachers are available literally 24/7, so I've never had a single problem with, finding a class, being like, oh, nothing is available. All the classes are available to me 24/7. If your New Year's resolution is to learn a new language, to master the one you already have, and to move to Canada, then sign up for Lingota Sprints. I'll leave all the links in the description box down below, and with the code Yulia2022 you'll get 20 euros or $25 off your initial deposit. Happy New Year and happy learning. Another thing that I wish I knew before moving to Canada is that small talk is super important. In Russia, we don't have this thing called small talk. So basically when you go to Starbucks and you want to get a coffee, you'll be like, hello, I take a coffee please with milk and sugar, maybe. If you go to a Starbucks in Canada, the barista will ask you, hey, how's it going? How's your day? Like, any exciting plans for Christmas? And you need to respond to that because this is called the small talk culture. You need to be nice, you need to talk to people. Again, I've mentioned before that Canadian people are very nice. They will ask you questions about, your day, your life, whatsoever. So please be prepared. Because when I came to Canada and I literally go to get some chicken for dinner, the cashier is like, hey, how's your day? And I'm like, who are you? Why are you asking me questions? I don't think we're friends. Like, what's going on? It took me, I think, 3-4 years to get used to that stuff because I don't even know. It's such a new concept for me. So be prepared. Another interesting thing, if you're planning to bring your electronic devices, please make sure that they are supported in the country, because the electricity is different in Europe. In Europe it's 220. In America, it's 110. So if you bring your Dyson, the power is gonna be 2 times less because it's gonna be doing like that. So in this case, check your devices. Of course, things like, phones, laptops, cameras, they all support it. But if you're planning to bring, I don't know, a blender, a hair dryer, stuff like that, please check the voltage. Because the last thing you want to do is bring a hair dryer to Canada and then it's not gonna work. That's terrible. I would say sell your devices in your home country and then get new ones in Canada. This way you'll be 100% sure that your things gonna work in Canada. The thing that shocked me the most is in Canada you need to pay for hiking, for camping, for entering national parks. Who are these people? Like, why do they do that? I mean, I understand the concept because people go hiking, people go camping, and there's staff who cleans and takes care of the facilities. But for me, it was super shocking because you can literally go to the national park in Russia and that's it. You don't need anything. So if you are a frequent hiker or a camper, you can get Parks Canada Pass. It will help you save on park entrances, on beaches, on campsites. So if you're planning to be an outdoorsy person, go get the pass right now. Also, for the money you pay, you might get some electricity, wood, access to water. So it makes sense to me to pay for camping or hiking. But when I came to Canada, I was like, excuse me, $20 to go to a park? And speaking of paying for everything, tipping culture in Canada is a huge thing. You cannot go to a restaurant and don't leave tips. This will be considered very rude. The thing is, people in restaurants, they make less than minimum wage because they get tips. So this is how they survive. If you go to a restaurant and you don't leave tips, why did you go to a restaurant in the first place if you're not willing to tip a person who served you? The second thing is, it's not only restaurants, it's also salons, massage, bars. Everywhere where you work with people, you need to tip. In Canada, 15% is considered good, 20% is considered excellent, but you can always leave anything you want. I'd say don't leave less than 10% because next time you come, you'll be served poorly. This happened to me a few times when I went to a nightclub and I bought water and I didn't give the girl tips. She was like, excuse me, I'm waiting for my tips. And I'm like, but you literally just grabbed the water and gave it to me. She's like, okay, sure. Next time when I went to get my drink, I literally waited for, I don't know, half an hour because I guess she told the staff, she's like, that girl, she didn't tip me last time. So I was like, excuse me, can I have my drink? So I left her, I don't know, $5. So it's like for the previous and for the next one. So that's the reality, folks. Another thing that you should know about Canada is that your credit score matters. Once you come to Canada, I'd say get a credit card because if you wanna buy apartments, cars, literally everything, you will need your credit score. I filmed a different video about credit scores, so you can go take a look after. But please remember, if you want to buy nice cars, nice apartments, even if you want to rent places, you will need your credit score, especially if you're planning to go to big cities like Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver. Yes, if you go to Nova Scotia, Halifax, maybe they will not ask you for a credit score, but if you're planning to live in Toronto, I'm sorry, my friends, go get a credit card. Thing number 9. Smoking is not cool in Canada. I'm sorry if you're a smoker. People just don't smoke as much as they do in Europe. And that's the thing I've noticed after I moved to Portugal, because people literally smoke everywhere. Inside, outside, on the street, like, terrible. In Canada, if you want to smoke, 9 meters from the entrance. And the thing is, in 9 meters, there's gonna be another entrance. So basically, you will need to go, who knows where to smoke your cigarette. I think when I moved to Montreal in 2016, they banned smoking on terraces in Montreal. In Ontario, it's been banned like a long time, but now it's getting less and less and less. And I feel like people just don't like smoking in Canada. Yes, they drink alcohol, they smoke weed, but cigarettes like nicotine, I don't know, they just don't smoke cigarettes. And you shouldn't too. And last but not least, washrooms and Wi-Fi are mostly free in Canada. That's a huge difference again from Europe, because you literally need to go and ask, like, can I have a key? Can I do this, blah, blah, blah. In Canada, it's free. So everywhere you go, you will have a Wi-Fi. Yes, sometimes you will need to ask your server or like barista for a key or for a password, but in most cases, A, it can be found on the wall, B, it can be found on the menu, C, it's just free and password Wi-Fi. So if you're worried about, you know, studying after hours, studying like somewhere else, everything is okay, you're in Canada. And if you're not sure about something, please research the rules. I'm literally dying every time Ontarian people come to Montreal. They're like, why the hell are they honking? What did I do? The thing is, you cannot turn right on red in Montreal, and there is a huge, like a massive sign when you drive into Montreal. And people are like, oh, I don't know what happened, like, I didn't do anything wrong. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. If you didn't notice the sign, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So research the local rules, the local laws, especially if you fly drones, because you are not allowed to fly drones in national parks. But also, if your drone is more than 250 grams, you'll need a license, and the fines, they big. Just get a small one or get a license so you don't have to pay the fines in Canada. And this is it for today. I hope the video was helpful. Please support me by giving the thumbs up, subscribing to this channel, sharing with your friends, and I wish you all the best in Canada, in New Year, in all of your beginnings.